Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you the completion of Foxy Lady, which is my Rainbow Girl canvas for the Rainbow Girl or Rainbow Lady event that Diamond Painting Bewitched Cat is holding. I just finished yesterday. So I'm going to show you the canvas. And while you're looking at the canvas, I'm going to do a little review and my thoughts. So here we go. Sorry, the sun is coming through the window. So all that extra sparkle you see up there is ABs. They're ABs. There's some ABs in the tail and fairy dust diamonds and ABs in the fur. So here she is. I think she's, so right off the bat, let's just jump into this because I gotta go back to my other job. So, took me 6 days. 6 days exactly. I don't count hours. Ever. I really don't record my hours. I just go by how many days it took me. So it took me 6 days to complete this. Everybody's telling me that's quick. I guess that's quick. I'm assuming for squares, no matter what the size canvas is. This was a square canvas, in case you didn't know. This is a Diamond Art Club. This canvas is called Foxy Lady by Camilla D'Erico. I have been collecting her pieces from Diamond Art Club. I think I'm missing all but of 2. So what do I think of squares? Because I think that's the $1 million question that everybody wants to know, that they were so anxiously waiting to hear about, waiting for me to finish this canvas. Working on a premium canvas, a Diamond Art Club to be specific, and doing their squares versus the budget-friendly Nightmare square canvas that I worked on that made me hate square so much. This wasn't bad. I'm going to admit it. I'm going to admit things when I'm going to admit them. It wasn't horrendous. It wasn't horrible. I was told that, sorry, you're going to see feet and keys. I was told Diamond Art Club doesn't have popping and lifting drills. That may be true. But listen to my plight, okay? I am not a perfect placer. I have told you guys that before because I am more of a speed. I am more with speed when it comes to diamond painting, which is why I finish stuff so fast. I work on my paintings pretty quickly. So some people go in with the straight edge and they straighten all the drills out. I don't do all that mess. Especially with circles. I'm pretty quick when it comes to rounds. I just place them and go and move on to the next section. Excuse me. Unless there is a guide circle or something behind it, or a letter or a symbol that is very noticeable and it's showing, I'll move over the drill. If it's not and it's crooked, I just leave it. I really don't spend all my time trying to make the drills perfect. Nobody's going to go up to your canvas this close, and tell you that your drills are crooked. I mean, who the hell are you inviting to your house that does that? I'm just saying. And I don't have guests over, so I'm not really concerned about my drills being crooked. So that being said, it was a little bit of a learning curve with the squares. Yeah, I don't want to say you have to be a perfect placer when it comes to squares, but you have to be next to close to perfect. I am saying that as my opinion from what I got from working on squares. I say this because, for example, I'd multi-place, with my 3-placer, 3 drills. And the last drill would kind of overlap into the next space. Wasn't perfectly placed. Normally with rounds, that wouldn't be a problem. With squares, it's a huge problem. The next 3 I put down are now overlapping into the next 3. But time I go around and get to the middle and put in the very last drill Once that last drill's popped in, 2 more lift and 1 flies off. 1 pops off. I don't think this is a Diamond Art Club problem. I think their canvases are absolutely wonderful. It's a me problem because I'm not a perfect placer. I was told by a lot of people, you got to watch how you're placing them because that will happen if you're not placing damn nearly perfect. So I had some, I don't want to call it issues, but I had a couple popping drills and lifting drills. And I noticed a couple after I went back and checked the canvas again, that a couple had lifted up and I just had to push them back into place. So yeah, so I did run into that problem. It is a learning curve. That being said, do I hate squares now that I worked on a better canvas with squares, like a better company? No, I do not hate squares. I have a couple squares, as you saw in my recent hauls that I bought, more squares. So I am excited to work on them. But I will say this. If I am shopping on these premium websites and a canvas I like can either come in a circle or square, I am hands down buying it in a circle, in rounds. If I don't have to get a canvas in square and I can get in a round, I'm going to get it in rounds. I just favor rounds. They're easier. I definitely have more speed. I had speed. I obviously had some sort of speed with the squares because I'm done already. But I just have this, I have a nice pace, a nice speedy pace with the circles. I could just go and go and go and go and go and not worry about popping and lifting and perfect placement. And I'm done in a matter of days with even large canvases. So yeah, I definitely prefer rounds. I still, after this experience, prefer rounds. Rounds will always have that special place in my heart. But I do have a newfound likeness towards squares. Am I going to just start going out and buying a bunch of square canvases? Absolutely not. If there is a square canvas that is not offered in round, but I really, really have my heart set on it, then I will buy it because I am no longer terrified of squares. A lot of the squares I have in my stash now from premium companies are much, much larger. So we will revisit how I feel on squares after I finish much larger canvases. This wasn't big. This was like a 50 by 50 or something like that. 52 by 52. This was a perfect square. This was a snack size considering. But I think she's stunning. The one thing I don't like is that I notice the squares aren't as sparkly as the rounds. The rounds just glisten and sparkle, and every time you move back and forth, there's just so much shine. I really don't see that with squares. Yes, there's way more detail. I mean, look at the fur. Look at the detail. So the detail is different. The detail is definitely there. But if you're asking me, do I prefer detail over sparkle? I mean, it's a friggin' diamond painting. I want it to sparkle. You're putting diamonds on a painting. I expect it to sparkle. So, I'll prefer the rounds because they just sparkle more. I mean, they are what a diamond painting is supposed to look like. Sparkly. The ABs on here sparkle and shine. And again, here we go. We're going to get into this issue I've been having. I mean, I am on my third. This is completing my third Diamond Art Club canvas. I don't know what it is. I am not knocking Diamond Art Club. I absolutely love Diamond Art Club now. I am not knocking their drills. They're solids. They glide in the tray really nice. They line up rounds and squares. They all line up really nice in the tray, the solids. The ABs is where my issue's at. Fairy dust, no issue. They don't stick to my pen. They lay down really nice. They glide in the tray really great. The ABs. This is the third canvas I'm working on that had ABs. And now this is squares, but I also had the same problem with the rounds. I work with putty. I don't work with wax, and I don't work with glue dots anymore. It sticks hellishly to my putty. It pulls my putty right out of the single placer and the multi-placer, both sides, no matter what side I'm using. If there's fresh putty in there, I get putty all over my drills and my canvas. It got to the point where I had to pluck out drills. Thank God I had extra drills, because I had to pluck drills off the canvas and replace them with something else, because the putty just went. As soon as I placed the drill down on the canvas, the putty came out of the pen and stuck on top of the drill. And I couldn't for the life of me get the putty off, even with tweezers and stuff. So I just plucked the drill off and put a new drill in. So that was the hassle. I had to resort to start using an AB tip. I got this tip from Dreamer Designs. I took it off the skinny pen and I put it in my chunky pen. I ended up buying a 30 pack of these from Amazon, these tips. When I am working on diamond art clubs, when I am working on a budget friendly, AliExpress, any budget friendly company, their ABs, I don't seem to have a problem with. I can use multi-placers. I can use putty. I can use whatever I want. Glue dots. I don't have a problem with the ABs and budget friendly. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're not the greatest quality. It's the diamond art clubs I have a problem. I held them in my hand and my fingertips, and I kind of felt over them. They're rough. They're a rougher texture. They don't glide in the tray nice. Sure, they line up eventually. I said, but they're not like the solids or the fairy dusts. They're just rough around the edges. That's the best way to put it. I find their drills are rough around their edges, the AB drills. All their other drills have been absolutely spectacular. I love them. So yeah, that's my only qualm. The ABs and my not so perfect placing causing lifting and popping. But that's not a Diamond Art Club problem. There's nothing wrong with their canvas. There's nothing wrong with their square drills. Their square drills had no tabs, no dimples, no puckers, nothing. There was nothing wrong with them. I had no trash, no trashy drills. I love them. And by the way, yes, Kat, if you're watching this, I'm going to have square drills for you. Just give me some time, because there's like 74 friggin' colors in this kit, and I'm going to need the time to pack them up and label the DMC codes on there for you. So yes, Kat, I will be sending you drills from this kit. They are squares. So you'll have some skin tone and some rainbow and neutrals and stuff like that. So yes, you'll definitely be getting some drills from me. Yeah, you guys, overall, it wasn't a bad experience. I am dealing with some hand pain. I was telling Tita about it today. My diamond painting pen hand that I hold my pen in, my 3 fingers, these 3, I have tingling and numbness constantly, nonstop in the fingertips, cramping in this area, and pain. It gets worse when I diamond paint. It gets worse when I am actively crocheting, and it is excruciating when I am frosting cakes at work and frosting cupcakes. Tita says it's probably carpal tunnel syndrome, so might be able to be fixed with a brace. I have an appointment with the doctor tomorrow on my day off. Hopefully it's going to be a quick fix, because I have these 3 diamond paintings I need to do for Julio's friend. She's an elder lady. She wanted some panda diamond paintings for her house. She paid for them, and I purchased them for her. And but she shakes and she doesn't have good eyesight, so I agreed to put the diamonds on. The things I get myself into. So they're 30 by 40. So I have 3 projects, and I just went through 3 Diamond Art Clubs. I got to get to doing her canvases for her because she's waiting very, very patiently for these, and I don't want to have to make her wait. But anyways, enough of the complaining and stuff, but I hope you enjoyed seeing my version of a rainbow girl. I've done rainbow ladies before, but this one was definitely different. I don't do things with animals in them, very rarely. I've done maybe dogs or cats, but this is my first fox. I think he looks absolutely cute with the two-toned eyes and the rainbow tail, and her with the two-toned eyes that match. I think it's really stunning. I think it's really beautiful. I'm going to trim up these edges over here around the washi, and she's going up on the wall, y'all. Another one for the wall. And I got to figure out what I want to work on next other than the ones that I owe somebody. So I hope you enjoyed this post review. I hope I didn't offend anybody, any diehard Diamond Art Club people. Trust me, nothing was a Diamond Art Club problem. There's nothing wrong with their canvas. There's nothing wrong with their drills. It's a me problem. It was a me problem, essentially. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my completion. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.